He's good.
Can't hear the music.
What you said? Start recording. Alright, Bruce.
Yeah. Outside, summertime. It's actually not the summertime, but you know.
Vibes.
So basically, I was just thinking recently about how, you know, for the passions that we have as people, and I feel like online, you know, on social media, when you look at someone else, like for example, like Lamine Yamal,
Yeah.
a young in his age, accomplishing such accolades, and I know there's so many niggas at the crib thinking about like, that's where I should be type of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like this is really important because not everyone has the same journey, you know? I feel like people have different beginnings, they have different places where they started in life. And I know for me, for example, I was just used to, ooh, helicopters, nigga. That's hot as shit. That's hot as shit.
Helicopter, okay.
Yeah.
But I just know that, like, for me, I used to compare myself to a lot of individuals, you know? A lot of people around me, seeing that they're accomplishing things that I should be, or I feel like I should be accomplishing. And I'll put myself down for that, you know? But I think, like, the most important thing is knowing that your journey is not the same as other people, you know? Regardless of your age, regardless of where you come from, just because he did it at a certain age doesn't mean you can't do it 2, 3 years, 4, 5, who cares? Like, after that, you know? If you're really determined to do something, it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you want it, you will go get it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like important to focus on your own journey instead of like constantly comparing to others, because I feel like social media does that a lot, bro. You see niggas who are in dropshipping, you know, racking up millions of dollars. At,
Millions.
you know, at your
Even
age.
we tried, bruh.
Dude.
Yo, wait, that shit was hard, dog.
Hey, bro.
Fuck.
You know?
Yo.
And it's things like that where you need to be able to be at a place where, number one, you're grateful for what you already have. That's where it starts, you know?
Yeah.
Being able to say, like, I know I'm not there, but I have this, you know? It doesn't mean that what you got right now is nothing. So I think that's a very big thing, you know? Very, very big thing too.
Yeah, I think also to go back to this thing of comparisons, for me, okay, the first thing I wanted to say while you were speaking is take pride in your journey. I think having a different journey to other people is such like you have a story to tell. Think about it like that at the end of the day. You have a story to tell, you have a story to share to other people,
Yeah.
you know? And just be proud in your journey, be proud in yourself. Don't be like, you know, as you said, comparisons, bro. Because that, what did you say? Comparison to the death? What did you say?
Comparison is the death of joy.
Comparison to the death of joy. These fucking planes are gonna kill us.
They're beautiful as fuck. Hey.
I'd like to see that.
But yeah, bro. Comparisons, hey, dog. Social media, it's a whole lot, bro, and it really hurts your spirit.
For real.
At the end of the day, don't put yourself through that ever. Try not to as much as you can, because it is hard. I don't think there's anyone in this world that has never compared themselves to anyone else.
Yeah.
You know? And if someone tells you they lie. But I think just try your best not to compare yourself to others in any way that you can. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about what you were saying about people's journeys and the differences and shit.
Yeah, it's key.
But yeah.
For real. You know, like, I feel like it starts at home.
Yeah.
In terms of like, okay, for example, there are kids where their parents are the ones comparing them to other people, saying that like, look at your friend, like look at the marks that he's getting. You need to like get your marks like him. I know for sure I was that nigga.
Yeah.
And you know who I was getting compared to? To you.
Oh, to me?
To you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, of course there were other niggas at my school, whatever.
Yeah,
but as a whole, it was like, you know, Owami's doing X, Y, Z. Why aren't you doing this? I think that's also why, like, I started doing, like, playing the guitar. I think it started from, like, a conversation of, you guys could be in a band or, you know, whatever the fuck.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, like, it didn't come from me. It didn't come from me, G. And then all of a sudden, oh, you know, I should actually, like, start playing the guitar. But, like, under all of that, it was just, like, people-pleasing shit. You know? Like, I was trying to do it for my rents. And that's what I've been trying to unlearn from them as well. That, like, I just want to do shit for me. You know? Like, we speak about this shit all the time. People get into careers because of their parents. People, like, act a certain way because of their parents. It just all stems from that of, like, you know, the people-pleasing, like, tendencies. For real. It starts at home. All of that shit starts from home.
People-pleasing, gents.
Hey, G.
Yo.
Hey, G.
And you wonder where that thing starts, bro. Because I think even at a stage, yeah, for me, definitely, there was a hectic stage where I was, especially in high school. I think trying to be like almost not a, you know, I think everyone wants to get along with everyone.
Yeah.
You know? And no one wants to be the other one out. No one wants to stick out. And I think that's because everyone wants to please everyone around them. You know? And it becomes a massive issue because you end up also hurting other people by trying to please other people. You end up compromising someone else's feelings that you probably care about because you're worried about what other people are gonna say.
Yo, dark.
About people that don't matter in your life. You're worried about what they're gonna say, bro.
G.
You know?
For real.
I've done that, bro. I've deadass done that. I've compromised someone else's feelings because I'm worried about what someone else is gonna say, bro. And hurting someone for that. I mean, Jay, imagine they ask you, why did you say that? Oh no, I'm trying to, like, I'm worried about what this guy's gonna say, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, dark.
yeah, just being aware of your actions, man. Being self-aware. I think how many times have we said that this in Night Talks, bro? Of being self-aware and the importance of being self-aware. You know?
Yeah, broski.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think for me,
Just become.
where people pleasing comes from
Yeah.
was the fear of rejection.
No. Yeah.
Like I was afraid if I actually did what I felt and actually said what I wanted to say, you know, like, let's say something, I'm probably like I actually want to disagree with someone. Now I felt like if I disagree with them, like, they'll never speak to me again or they'll stop liking me.
So you just stop, like.
So I let go of whatever I was feeling. I let go of it. You know. And then, like, it would create this thing of now.
Shit.
I find myself holding a grudge towards this person. I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like holding a grudge towards this person, you know, or like maybe in my own life now, I'm like taking out that frustration on someone else.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all because I don't want to upset someone.
Yeah.
You know, but like the thing is also sometimes you just have to upset someone, bro. Like you can't always have it like this. You can't always have it your way. You know, so it's I don't know, guys. I think of pleasing people, it's also tiring. It's tiring, it's mentally draining. You know, because you're not being who you are. You know, and it also messes up the way you see life. You know, it's like you must always kiss someone's ass, bruh.
Yo, like being an ass kisser for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Fuck, dude.
You don't have your own opinions. You know, if someone tells you to jump, you say how high. You know, it's like, bro.
Are you done?
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying.
And even that, like you're saying, even like you guys, like people pleasing, kissing someone's ass. People pleasing doesn't even have to be like physically like kissing someone's ass.
Well,
Like,
no,
cannot physically.
Of course not.
No shit.
Nigga,
Not physically
you know,
kissing someone's ass. I don't mean like physically kissing someone. I mean like physically, like you cannot physically. That's the wrong word. It doesn't mean like directly pleasing someone.
Yeah.
You know, it can be done through your actions that can be seen from afar. You know,
Yeah.
social media, people you choose to, you know, even date, bro.
Yeah.
People will date people based off other people's
Opinions.
exactly.
So just pandering to different demographics.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, hey, bro, it can be done anywhere, bro. But just try to stem away from that shit,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, because I think like also the perspective of like someone who's trying to or is people pleasing, you kind of like almost expect perfection, like as in nothing must go wrong. But in anything in life, something is bound to happen. Mistakes will be made.
Yeah.
There's gonna be conflicts, arguments, so you can't exactly like dodge it. But I know the feeling of not wanting, like everyone wanting to get along, you know? But you also mustn't get along with someone who, like, in the risk of your character, if that makes sense. Like, you befriend someone who you know is not a good homie.
Yeah, they're not a
but you
good
just
friend.
want to please them.
Yeah.
So, at anything, you'll keep them by your side, but it's at the risk of your character. You know?
Yeah. Even that, that's like now, like a fear of like being alone. You know, like you're doing something. Yeah, bro. Actually, I've done that before. Like I tried to be friends with people that actually don't care about me, just because I can't accept that right now, man. I'm in a lonely place. You know. Yeah, but for me, the big example was always school. I like my lunch. I wouldn't have lunch for myself. I would always give my lunch away. You know, because I thought that like if I did that, people would like me. You know, and then it can turn out like I'd be hungry at school. I'd be hungry.
So deep.
I wouldn't have food. I'd be hungry. Like you see, the whole day I would have like half a sandwich and a juice box.
Wait, so like niggas just pulled up to you like,
Take my lunch.
Ask for chow.
Yeah,
Fuck,
you can have your
G.
lunch. Yeah.
fuck, G.
But that was because you always. Okay, but then how did that start? Did they ask you from the get-go as soon as you came to school?
No, I think one time like I offered it to someone. Like it was a nice thing. Like I didn't feel like I think it was I had Oreos.
Yeah.
I'm like I really don't feel like eating this today. I'm like, do you want it? You know, and I saw how they reacted to it, and then just kept on going from there.
So other bros started joining.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
G.
bruh.
Dogs, G. Nah, boy. That's ass.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please manifest your future, bro. Like, on some real shit, manifest, envision everything that you want to obtain on the highest level. I'm gonna use this recording as evidence to me saying everything that I put my mind to, G.
Yeah.
5-10 years, bro. This is going to be the front of this country. I said it here. So manifest your future, chase your dreams, focus on your journey, not the destination, not the results. Focus on you, manifest, and let's get this paper, bro. It's been R&R.
If you don't talk about what you want, how you gonna know what it is? Come on now, guys. Speak about your dreams. Dream big. Chase them. Maybe you'll catch them. Who knows? But you gotta try. Oh, wait. It's beautiful niggas. Where we are. Life. We are lifing. This is how you life. Don't care what anyone else says.